Hi, how are you? Luis, we are here
Um,
with Luis from Inor Flowers.
I'm doing fine, Claudia. How's everything on your side?
Everything fine, thank you. Thank you for your time doing this interview with us, letting the people, our clients, know you a little bit better and your farm.
Yeah, for sure. What do you guys want to know?
So, first, tell us a little bit about yourself, about who you are on the farm.
Yeah, I've been in this industry for about 11 years at this point. I am one of the partners of the farm. This is a family business that's been around for 27 years at this point, I believe. And I got sucked into it about 11 years back and mainly take care of the sales and the North American market.
Amazing, amazing. And the farm, tell us a little bit about the farm, a brief summary, what products you produce, the size, a little bit about the history.
Of course, we currently grow spray roses, garden roses, stalks, anemones, pampas grass, some greens like pine, cypress in Ecuador, and we have some tropical greens in Colombia as well. The Ecuadorian farm is about 12 hectares between all the products. They're located in two different blocks. The bulk of it where the roses and all that rose family is located, and there's a little block farther away in a different, far away, about 3-4 hours away from the farm, where we have the pampas grass and some of those more wild plants that are hard to grow at the altitude we're at.
You have a lot of products. That's amazing. And do you also make bouquets, or you're not working with that currently?
We occasionally do bouquets. We do assorted boxes as well for the customers that need it. Of the products that can be mixed, especially something like an anemone is a little bit more gentle and fragile, so we don't necessarily mix that product too often with the other stuff.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about the environmental and social projects you have on the farm?
Of course, we have a couple projects. Like straight off the bat, we have 2 hectares of forest, about 100 meters from the farm. We've decided to keep that as a carbon sink or compensation area for what we do. We also have water recycling in the entire farm, both in the field and within the post-harvest. All the water that's used in post-harvest, for example, is used for about a week, is reused for about a week. And then we throw it into a filter that cleans out all the hydration chemicals and anything else that might be in the water from the processing. And then the water is cleaned out and lasts us something like 5 weeks. And we reuse that water for washing, for cleaning other processes. And often we've also reused it for the same post-harvest again. And it's just a continuous cycle where we do that. We also use some natural plants, some natural potatoes, funnily enough. This very small Ecuadorian potatoes that are used as a repellent towards certain bugs. Is the same principle that is used in a chemical. However, we discovered that same principle applies just to the plant. So we have it as a garden along the walkways and on the outside of the farm, and it helps us compensate some of the chemical use and keeps the bugs away. It's like a little spray that we use. We also support a foundation in the other side of the country, in the north, that is dedicated to, it's the Center for Sustainable Advancement here in Ecuador. Agriculture and sustainable advancement. They mainly focus on education for farmers of different techniques to use to grow things more sustainably. And they also have a reforestation area that they use as an example how forests could be also very viable and productive area for different crops in the region. Our main certification at this point is for Ecuador, which is sort of a requirement. As for other certifications, we don't believe so much in them. We view them a lot as just a checklist that has to be done. But in social programs, we were the first company to sign with the Model UN, not Model UN, the Women UN. We're the first farm, and I believe we're the second or third company in Ecuador to sign up to them. We're also part of Global Compact. We were the first farm to sign up for that, and we also have several programs against female violence, continuous programs that have been going on for years. I mean, we would like it to be more effective, and to have more success cases. But realistically, last time I checked, we had something like 3 cases actually, where women got out of complicated relationships, and they stopped the cycle of violence for them and their kids. And for having it done a couple of years, we're happy that happened, and one step at a time.
Amazing. And tell us a little bit about the COVID crisis. How was it for you, and how is still for you?
Yeah, I mean, the COVID crisis was complicated. We took a large area out from production as soon as we started seeing the lockdowns, mainly older plants, which allowed us to cut down on personnel at least in an initial stage. We were fortunate enough that our employees supported us and helped us. We cut salaries down a little bit for about 9 months to a year, which helped because sales didn't really recuperate to pre-COVID levels until recently. So we took advantage to renovate some areas. People went on vacation to catch up with that, and it allowed us to learn a lot about what the clients really need. So we were able to select better products for the future, which we're currently seeing right now in production or starting their production. Also helped us to specialize a little bit more. That's when we created the 8th boxes. We started doing more mixed boxes, more targeted boxes for florists and wholesalers that wanted a little bit more specific stuff. We had always done that, but never at the level we're doing it right now. And that is one of the main things we started doing with COVID.
Okay. And the future projects, what do they look like in the farm?
Right now, we want to grow the greens area. We started expanding the greens area. We wanted to do 4 hectares this year of different types of eucalyptuses that grow pretty well in the region where the roses are. And that's our main project right now. We are expanding our garden rose area a little bit more towards the end of this year, and spray roses as well. And that is the main projects we have for this year, apart from regular renovation that we do every year.
Okay. And with Fesh-o-Fair, this e-commerce, why did you start working with us with Fesh-o-Fair? Why are you still working with us?
I mean, one of the things that attracted us to Fesh-o-Fair directly was the fact that we could reach the florist directly. We do believe that current supply chain is a little bit long. It's a little bit inefficient, and things like Fesh-o-Fair and similar services have the ability of delivering the product much faster, much fresher, allowing the florist to give a better product to the consumer, and for the consumer to truly understand, how good the Ecuadorian product is and how long it could last. Because, if we cut the flowers today, Wednesday, we ship them on Friday, they'll be there by Monday, Tuesday, and you'll never get that through a traditional wholesaler. And that's something that really makes us believe that this type of service is the future in the industry.
Yeah. Is there anything else we should know about you, about the farm?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's important to know, our general manager, my mom, is a woman, of course, and she is one of the few women in the industry at the management level, at the owner level in the flower business, and she's always promoted empowered women. And we have mostly her administrative office is women. We have 2 men, including myself. Apart from that, we're really a female-run business at all levels, from the workers to the supervisors and at every level. And we don't believe in certificates so much, as I mentioned before, but we do believe in sustainability. We do believe in equality. We do believe in the empowerment of our workers. And, we might not have a certificate in our box, but if you ever visit, you'll see that what we say we believe in, you'll see it at every level of the farm without necessarily having, a checklist for which you have to pay to be able to put a logo. But, when we say we have sustainable flowers, they truly are, because we believe in that.
That's amazing to hear. Thank you for that last comment. Thank you very much, Luis. It was very nice to talk to you, as always. And yes, have a very nice day.
Thank you.